wait till.
We'll say 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. They're going live.
Yeah.
All right. Truth talk. Judah Awoke Ace, what's up?
T Mizzle the Great, what's poppin'?
Man, it's been a minute, man. Mizzle, what's going down, man?
Chillin', man. What's up with you, man? You know what I'm saying? Glad to be back in town, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The last show was amazing. I had to do a call in on that one, man. I'm glad you, you know what I'm saying, tuned me in for that one, man. What's going down?
Man, there's been a lot of cross-dressing going on in the last few weeks, man. Malik Yoba, we got Cam Newton wearing scarves on his neck like he Mary Poppins.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, what's going on with the you know what I'm saying? It seems like it's everybody trying to come out now. It started with the Young Buck, the White Howard, you know what I'm saying? Then what was it, the Grammys.
Yeah. Let's
came over with the tuxedo suit.
Let's see what my man Gino say about this right quick before we get deep into it.
Check it out, y'all.
That's right. What is truth? God made man. That's right. But you got caught up so deep in your microscope. Amen. Trying to study physiology and anatomy. That's right. Till you begin to bring about opposition towards truth. You oppose truth. That's right. And blame God. Amen. That's what they do. For being sissies. Blame God.
That's right. That's how we're going to start the show off today. I know they're going to hate us today, though, but that's how we're going to start it off with my man Gino Apostle.
God, for what?
Being a sissy. Yeah, man. Today, man, we got, you know what I'm saying, attack of the cross-dressers, man. You got, ever since Malik Yoba is on. Hold up, man. We got it's live. You probably got it. Just load.
Yeah, it's just Malik Yoba, man. It's been crazy out here, man.
Yeah, man. Since he came out, let's check this out. I know a lot of people haven't seen this. You know, Malik Yoba did he was like a multi-sexual on this play he was doing way early in like January, February. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what he's talking about now.
Let y'all know I ain't gonna do this for everybody, you know what I mean? So I'm just let y'all know how it go down for the get down. Just how y'all doing? How you doing, Hunty?
I'm doing fine,
This is from Miss Melody Maria, her play.
Hello.
So everybody can't get me to do this thing, but the girl talked to me. I said, you know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn this thing out for her. But she is. She a great writer. So the name of the play is what?
Enough Field for the Universe.
And here I go, because I'm Oprah Obama Mama. How you doing? What? We say? He said Oprah Obama Mama? That's what he said.
That's what he said.
So come support January what?
January 11th to January 28th at Theater for the New City.
Right.
Come see Malik play God.
You know why? Because you see...
As you see him, they got him playing God on the play as a transsexual.
Come on.
I be like, God. That's why they you know, it's like actual active realism or something like that. Because I'm going to just make it up as I go along because the children be talking in the streets just like this mistake.
Man, as you see, yo, this attack of the transsexual or attack of the cross-dressers, man, is really deep, Mizzle.
It's deep out here, man. I mean, the cross-dressers is got a big name out here now. Ever since Bruce Jenner, but now it seems like it's affecting the black community more than, you know what I'm saying, anything.
You know, Malik Yoba did a Breakfast Club interview, man, the other day, and he had trans on there saying, forget about the penis, man. That they don't need to worry, that they need to focus on the mind. As you see, them are dudes right there.
Dudes. Cross-dressing dudes. Dressed up as
Are they trying to be the new women?
They look like women to me.
But that's like, you know what I'm saying, like everybody, that have to be rape if they manipulate themselves to be a woman, and a lot of people out here don't know that they man. That right there is rape, isn't it? Ain't that like should be a part of the Me Too movement?
Exactly.
You know, I learned about transactions about 10 years ago. I was in Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
I seen this, I thought was a pretty girl. Oh, she
was a man.
It was a man. Oh, that's a man. That's a man. What you mean that's a man? I don't know. I'm slow.
Yeah.
I'm slow through the streets.
But let's talk about this. We got, you know what I'm saying, Malik Yoba right here. That's coming on, bringing this this trans agenda, as you see, nationwide, not just nationwide, worldwide. Let's see what he say right here. He was on a he's not this only on the Breakfast Club. He went on a national radio tour talking about how he loved trans women.
Well, I mean,
let's roll.
You know what? Back again to being a human. Thank you. The whole purpose of the post was the fact that I will be at the Trans Visibility March on Washington on September 27th and 28th, where I am doing a workshop called Love and Trauma, the Trans Experience. And so you guys know me for a long time. You know, my roots in the community, my roots is with young people. I've been doing that work since I was 16. So that's global mission work that I've done my whole life that I take very seriously. And I've always known trans people. You know, grown up with kids in New York that became homeless and, you know, drug addicted, gay or trans kids because parents have no love for that or no understanding of it.
No understanding, man. We always have an understanding. We know it, man. And as we got a picture right now, as the number one trans person that's making a name for the whole trans community, which is Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner is the face of it.
Bruce Jenner, he
Olympic gold medal winner.
When he came out, it was acceptable, but like you said, man, he the one came out with it, but it's affecting more of the black community than anything because it wasn't acceptable back in the day, far as, you know what I'm saying, the black community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was something that we was, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't, we seen it, but it wasn't our cousins, our nephews, our friends, our brothers. You know, we had a you know what I'm saying, an uncle or two that was on the other side, but now it's just like, you know what I'm saying, it's acceptable out here. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody's embracing transgenders and gay people out here in the world now.
Right. We got right now and on the screen, we got Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X came out with the Old Town Road single. That was a number one smash. Big hit. But what was the agenda behind it, Menzel? They pushed him. He just came out of the blue like Barack Obama.
After he drew the love from everybody, then he come out and say that he's gay.
And not only that, we got, you know, the gay rapper I Love McConan.
I Love McConan, yeah. I'm going up on a Tuesday. What was that? The hit single? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but
right.
Yeah, you know, one of the Drake artists. You know what I'm saying? I think he's out of Toronto. But, you know what I'm saying, it seems like everybody's coming out now. You got Young Buck, you know what I'm saying, everybody coming out the closet.
What about it?
Ben said it, but not everybody mad at R. Kelly. But, you know, he said it, he Ben said it.
What about Azalea Banks? She said she's bisexual right now, so she's pushing that agenda too. So what's up with all this agenda? And not only that, the kids, you got Frank Ocean. You know what I'm saying?
R&B singer.
And you got let me see, what's the other one I wanted to everybody really know is
don't bring them out the closet, man.
No, I'm bringing them out. I'm bringing them out right here, huh? Right here, Big Frida.
Damn.
Big Frida. Yeah, you got Big Frida, you know what I'm saying? She came out.
Damn.
I was up on her probably about 2-3 years ago. And you know what I'm saying, on MTV.
Right.
Almost her videos on MTV. And I'm looking at her like it was transgender. I mean, right in front of your face, but a lot of people didn't really see it back then. Now it's like it's all over the place now. You can find transgenders in sports, entertainment.
Oh, not the
music,
sports. Not the fucking sports, man.
Everywhere. You got transgender.
Too.
Basketball, football, you know what I'm saying?
And so right along all this Malik stuff and all this transgender, notice that they got a 30 for 30 coming out with your boy Dennis Rodman. They promote him as the most successful bisexual athlete. Let's run this shit. Hold on, let's run this shit right quick.
Is this really who you are, or is this a big image building campaign? Who is the real Dennis Rodman?
The force of nature that he was undeniable.
It was Jimi Hendrix and Wilt Chamberlain.
Rodman turned the NBA upside down on his head. You never think back and say to yourself, now Dennis Rodman, which one was he?
Dennis was a very clingy child. He was very shy.
Skinny, he was awkward.
I think he missed a father figure.
Constantly battling his inner demons.
Dennis Rodman did dirty work better than anybody in NBA history.
Rodman has had a difficult and emotional time this season.
Did I believe he was going to shoot himself at the Palace at Baldwin Hills? Yes.
Oh my God, here comes the legend of Dennis Rodman.
He freaked out a lot of people in the sports world. It became more about performance art than performance. I'm going to give them what they want, okay?
That's what made him Dennis Rodman, the parties.
Everything came apart at the same time.
Shut up! Don't hit it!
I just wished I could see my son more often.
You cannot send Dennis to North Korea.
I'm not an ambassador. I'm Dennis Rodman.
He was an accidental hero.
You don't have to like him.
He is a lone rebel.
My dad is a really beautiful person.
There's never been another Dennis Rodman.
Wow, people say that? That's funny as hell.
As you see now, we always known Dennis was gay. But why bring him out right now? Mizzo is a 30 for 30 after Malik Yoba came out, after all this transgender shit coming on now.
Publicity, man. They putting all this out, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's the time, the era, they putting all this transgender, gay stuff out here because they flooding everybody's mind with it. So it's a perfect timing for them. They know they're going to get paid. Everybody going to tune in and watch it. But we been knew it, Judah.
Right.
Old school. Because we come from Detroit. We knew Dennis Rodman was that way.
But I'm going to hit you with one more. We got A1 Bentley.
Oh.
Look at the new picture right now, as you see.
Come on now.
Is that promoting? He got the nail polish on. You know what I'm saying? He got the blonde wig on.
Come on now.
This is A1 Bentley's real site right here. This is off his Instagram right here. This is real A1 Bentley. I mean, he's trolling or nothing. This is Instagram. This is him, right?
True talk.
Well, let's go back, way back.
And so, you know, we're gonna go right here, way back. Look at A1 Bentley new photo today. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
We're going back.
It's a shame, man.
Flip Wilson. We're going back to Flip Wilson.
Yeah, well, so what do you think about that, man?
Flip Wilson.
I mean, like you said, man, they pushing that to the youth. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to influence our the next generation. You know what I'm saying? The generations before that's coming in time. Man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't grow up like that. You know what I'm saying? We grew up looking at people with diaps on, Soups, The Temptations, The Dramatics, Marvin Gaye.
Is it? But right now, is in Ren and Stimpy. It's in SpongeBob SquarePants.
It's all over the internet, the cartoons. Elmo, you know what I'm saying? He came out a couple years ago. It's crazy. So the youth, they got young minds, so they easily influenced by negativity. Let me put it like that, because that's what a lot of the media and a lot of things you want around the neighborhood. You get flooded with the negativity opposed to the positive things that's going on
right
in the neighborhood. So the kids, they you know what I'm saying, their minds is like sponges. They soak in all this information, and they just go with the trend. Right now, everything is trending.
Dennis Rodman said 20% of the athletes or more is gay.
It's gay.
Secretly. So,
but they don't come out to the end of their careers.
They might be coming out, but they coming out in our face but not telling us. Like we got my man Cam Newton.
Oh, prime example.
We got his picture right here with him wearing the Mary Poppins scarves. I mean, he coming in several suspect outfits. Let's look at some of these outfits. You know what I'm saying? This guy, I mean,
that man would not even dare to try to wear.
You know what I'm saying?
You going to?
I mean, most people probably would say, yeah, he just dapper. You know what I'm saying? But let's look at some of these outfits that my man got on. Let's look at this one. You know what I'm saying? My man got on the Jodeci outfit.
Alright.
This is the Jodeci outfit. We got him on, you know what I'm saying? And you know.
Come on now, man.
He got the Carlton on to the right. We got this one right here.
Pants on. Look at the pants.
You know, what guy was wear these right here?
Dress coat, what the type?
It looks like he was.
What about this outfit right here? And then he walking around Walmart.
What?
So what do you think about that, man? So we got Cam Newton
like that, man.
Well, wearing Walmart. He in Walmart, and this one look like shopping.
Come on, man. Shorts on.
Alright.
Daisy Dukes.
Alright. I guess he's probably trying to be different. That's all.
Trying to be different, huh?
That's what it is now.
You know what I'm saying? So we just showing the kids out here that we got the cross dressing, and they starting. I wish I had the other picture because of my man from the Thunder. What's his name? Westbrook. He came in the fishnet.
Yeah, Westbrook.
He came in the fishnet top.
Man.
Nipple showing.
Skinny capris on. Everything. You don't want the next generation. They look up to that because you look up to your sports heroes.
This is true.
We looked up to Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, you know, Isaiah Thomas.
Trying to be different.
They weren't wearing that, man.
Right, but everybody trying to be different now, you know? Everybody trying to be different.
Showtime Nation, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button.
You know, we got right here, I got Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. Is this cross-dressing, Mizzle? Would that be considered cross-dressing right here? And these are NBA. They would say, oh, no, these are supposed to be some of the most masculine men in the world. You know? You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, Mizzle?
Yeah, I wasn't there putting no shit on like that, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you, too. You know what I'm saying? That's all my range.
It's out of his own. Okay?
I mean, it basically look like some shit you get from a woman's boutique on 7 Mile Illinois.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel he's shopping at the wrong spot, if you ask me, man.
Look at these capris right here. Look at these capris.
Man. Come on now.
And these are men, you know what I'm saying? These supposed to be some of the most masculine men. Look at this right here in the purple with the loafers on. I look like them Toms. My man got on Toms.
That's too much, man.
It's different, man. It's being different, bro.
You know, so
man, Westbrook, you know, they put it out there for young black man, or you know what I'm saying, we watching it, so eventually they wanted to kick it into our minds. They figured we gonna buy the same thing that they got, and imitate them because it's trending now.
Right.
So they put the image out there for us to try to catch on to.
Right, but everybody ain't catching on to it though. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody gonna catch on to it.
Old school. You're right.
Everybody ain't gonna catch on.
So right, the next picture I got right here, see, this is Attack of the Cross. I'm just gonna run it past y'all, right? This is Attack of the Cross dressers.
Attack of the Cross dressers, man.
We got Lil B.
Everybody can't dress like that though, huh?
We got Lil B right now, right?
Yeah, huh? Can't do it, man.
Lil B, yeah. He
can't do it.
He came out the closet recently.
I got him on with the earrings.
Look, he came out the closet.
I got him on with the earrings. What about that?
Look at that, man.
Right here with the lipstick on.
Lipstick.
You know what I'm saying? This is Lil B from the Pack.
Come on, what kind of hat he got on, man?
What was that?
Earrings, lipstick, and a hat.
What was that?
A rapper, man.
He's a rapper. You know, so what do you think about that, Mizzle? You got Lil B from the Pack.
Come on, man, Lil B. I used to like Lil B, you know what I'm saying? But since he came out, I mean, I can't go with him now, man. You know what I'm saying? It was the bass guy. You know what I'm saying? He put the curse on James Harden. A lot of different people. You know what I'm saying? But it's just this is unacceptable, man. You know, he promoting something that I'm against. You know what I'm saying? We can't look like that far back, man.
Right, man. So you know what I'm saying? Right here, we got the Attack of the cross dressers. As you see, they putting this agenda in front of our kids' face, and you got multiple entertainment outlets right now. You got the basketball players, you got the rappers, you got the actors, you got Malik Yoba, the actors, you got
everybody,
right? Everybody that's sitting there being a part of this agenda. So right now we got men cross-dressing as women. And this week you had what was that? The Black Girls Rock event. And you got the trans that wanted to be a part of the Black Rocks. Like, why ain't they Black Girls Rocks too? Why ain't the trans considered as black women? Why ain't they part of the Black Girls Rock? You got a lot of trans people that came out there asking questions. Like, you got the Black Girls Rock. Why they ain't put us in? And one thing I always notice about the trans, and what I'm saying, they might attack me, they might attack Judah, I might get a lot of emails. A lot of stuff that I see in the gay community is a lot of envy towards black women and women just in general.
Exactly, Judah. You said it.
Because if you got a Black Girls Rock, why would you even want to be a part of that? If just create a trans girl rock. Why you gotta hate on what they doing?
Yeah, they hate the black woman now, man. They trying to compete. You know what I'm saying? They got to go to the same weed shops. They got to go to the same beauty supply stores. They got to do the same thing that the average woman do.
Right.
That's like, what you call them? Man, I don't know what they call them now. I don't know, man. You got the woman that acting like men. They call them studs.
Yep.
We gotta beat them to the store because they getting our size, clothes, pants, shoes. We can't even get to them because they buying our shoes out.
But back in the day, we called them tomboys.
But I don't know. It changed.
It's a whole nother agenda. Old school. We got old school in the building right now.
Shout out to old school, man. We got old school in the building sitting in with us.
Yeah, we got them sitting in with us, and so we got a whole nother different agenda today. In 2020, I say 2020 because we got to think ahead of the game.
Good.
Notice 2019, but 2020. What's the real agenda that they pushing for this election?
It's election season, so like you said, we showing it. True talk. If everybody tuning in, you can see what's going on. If you tuned in for the last couple shows, you know what we talking about. You know what they pushing for election.
Yeah.
They trying to brainwash us.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody thinking about election right now because we flooded with we giving y'all what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Tune in, Truth Talk Nation. This is what's going on.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Well, we got a breaking news with all this transgender and all this cross dressing. We got a major baseball player that was charged in a sexual misconduct and a sexual rape allegation, I think, from the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oh, yeah.
We got Felipe Valquez right here.
One of their main players, man.
That's one of their main players. See, I don't too much watch baseball, so might as well fill me in on Felipe.
Oh, yeah, he's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's unfortunate that he got caught up. Like you said, it's going on. Same thing with AB, you know what I'm saying, from the Pittsburgh Steelers to the Raiders to the Patriots.
Let's listen to what allegations that the news is saying about him right now.
Due to the fact that it's an ongoing criminal investigation, we've been advised it's in our best interest to not have any comment right now. We made an organizational statement. We all stand by the organizational statement that was put out at this time.
When Archer just told us that you guys did address the team about this, just what is sort of your message as far as, it's obviously on their mind and something they're going to be thinking about today.
Yeah, that's always the fine line. What I share with the team is not what I share with the public. But we talked about a lot of different emotions probably stirred up today in a lot of different places. And how do we connect and support our way through those emotions.
They talking about your boy Felipe Valquez right here. Hold on, let's see if they got a news thing on them. Hold up, viewers today. Okay, we got TMZ for solicitation. Woo. We got right here. Hold on,
Major League Baseball, Pittsburgh Pirates All-Star pitcher Felipe Vasquez, one of the best closers in the game, an All-Star, two-time All-Star, he's having a hell of a season this year, was arrested Tuesday morning after officials say he tried to solicit a 13-year-old girl for sex. Yeah.
As you see.
13-year-old girl for sex. Come on now. Old school. 13-year-old girl for sex?
What you say about that, Muzzle?
Man, that's ridiculous, man. Come on.
13 years old.
13-year-old girl? How you gonna target a 13-year-old girl?
But you can't. You looking at it, and you would say, "Oh, that black man," but he really is an immigrant. He's from Venezuela. He ain't part of us.
Yeah, they used to that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do.
That's what they do.
Getting money. He over here.
And that's breaking news. We breaking that before anybody breaking
Anybody,
that.
man. Yep, y'all gonna hear about it.
I'm talking about before, you know what I'm saying, in the underworld.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The mainstream just not reported that a few hours ago.
Y'all hear about it, man.
And Felipe Vasquez soliciting a 13-year-old girl. And see, well, we go from trans to soliciting. All this is in cahoots with each other.
Major League Baseball player.
One of the best closers in the game.
Right, dude.
Messing with 13-year-olds.
Millions.
But what was the key you just said? They always do that. They got arranged marriages. They got 12-year-olds they be marrying, but nobody talks about that overseas with the foreigners that's going on overseas. They want to talk about us and R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's it, man.
But they don't talk about when they be marrying 12-year-olds.
What about what he do? They do it all the time, Judy.
They do it all the time, man. And this is real.
That's real.
Overseas, man, they marry 12 and 10-year-olds off in arranged marriages. Cut clitorises off.
Baby, yeah.
Yeah.
And they will talk about R. Kelly.
Yeah.
I'm not a supporter of R. Kelly. We in the Truth Talk is not a supporter of R. Kelly. We're just trying to relate.
Yeah.
The way the laws is, the different type of atmosphere, the different type of environment.
I ain't gonna hate on dude. I ain't gonna hate no dude. I ain't gonna hate on dude.
Right.
I ain't gonna talk about him because I ain't gonna hate on dude.
True talk, y'all.
Yeah. So we got that news. So it's a lot of news out here in the sex game, man. We got Bill Belichick. He got caught up in the sex game where we reported on him, and he's still chilling.
Yeah, they ain't said nothing about all that. Like I say, they throw a lot of stuff under the rug.
But R. Kelly got how many charges?
Well, I don't know, sir. Yeah.
But Bill Belichick too was soliciting down in Florida young minors.
Yeah.
Where that's at?
Right, man.
Where that's at?
James Brown did some bad shit too, though, back in the day. You know.
Yeah, a lot of them they did.
You know,
a lot of stuff coming to light.
Michael Jackson did a lot of bad shit too, though, bro. Huh?
That's what they say.
But why they got R. Kelly locked up this many years for no reason? He is not supposed to be locked up, sir.
Well, you know, that's what the face that you're dealing with right now, to where they want the black man as the face of pedophilia. When you got Ed Buck, you got Harvey Weinstein, you got Kevin Spacey, that went on the run. You got
white people doing.
Man, you got a lot of people, man, that's soliciting kids.
That's what we on the show for today, man. Bring the Truth Talk news.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Bring the truth to the light, man.
That's right, man. But we're gonna bring another story that in the sex game right now. We got a major Detroit prostitution ring that was renting out a strip club.
Showdown playing out in Detroit.
The city says prostitution has been a problem at a popular club, and now they're calling on a judge to take action.
7 Action News reporter Simon Shaykat shows us how the business is responding tonight and when we could see a decision.
The Detroit Law Department says the Penthouse Club, located here on 8 Mile, has allowed acts of prostitution inside for years, and now they are asking a judge to close them down for a year.
Is this a situation that the Penthouse management has to be caught every time doing something that they're not supposed to be doing?
Not holding back. Circuit Court Chief Judge Timothy Kenny speaks to the defense attorney for the Penthouse Club on 8 Mile.
How does the business not know that this curtain goes up?
Penthouse sued.
They got curtains that goes up when the sex is going down. This is a major strip club on the border of Detroit and the suburbs. So how much? I don't want to say that word. How much sex was they selling out of there, man?
Hey, you see the curtains go up? That's VIP. You know what's going down. You might well be shooting a porno on that motherfucker.
So remember, we was reporting on all the sex trafficking that was coming up out of Detroit.
Exactly. Now, how many of them girls is underage? Might be.
Let's roll it. The city of Detroit, whose attorneys argue Detroit police vice officers found a lot of evidence of ongoing prostitution taking place and managers here allowing it.
We went into that business, and every time Vice went in thereafter, there was evidence of prostitution, solicitation, and sex acts. Used condoms in the business.
The city also pointing out the club has already been ticketed many times, suspended, and warned to start following laws and ordinances. But attorney Cyril Hall says the club that first opened in 2008 has actually helped grow the area and promote business development.
How can a strip club in that area help grow the area, Mizzle?
Exactly.
Is they redeveloping shit? Did you hear the lie? And this is the news that's really
area.
The news.
What are you looking for? Our young black women?
Mizzle, this is the news saying this. The news said they helped grow the area.
They don't grow the area, man. What are you looking for?
I mean, I never knew.
You're already doing prostitution.
I guess they growing it in I don't want to say the word.
Adamant they don't deserve a harsh penalty for soliciting.
It's not a negative impact on the community. No neighborhood involvement has come out and spoke out against the club. There's no noise.
Today's arguments come at the end of a civil trial without a jury. A trial that's included evidence from undercover officers and employees.
All of the dancers signed statements indicating that they were not going to engage in that behavior.
An attorney for the Penthouse Club says that the owners are committed to following all of the city's rules. In the meantime, a judge is expected to issue a decision next Tuesday at 10 a.m. From Detroit's West Side, Simon Shakett, 7 Action News.
This have to be owned by white or foreigner. This can't be owned by a black man because it would have been shut down.
No, Jews own this country now, man.
Okay, it has to be Jewish owned.
Jews own.
It Chaldean owned, Jewish owned, white owned. It has to be owned by one of them. Because if this was a black club, they said they still looking to stay open for a year while they going fighting this. Exactly. And they help growing the area.
How they help growing the area, man? They got clientele, man. They got money.
They got major clientele. They sitting on the border of Detroit and the major
exactly
suburb cities.
Exactly. All them people they coming from across 8 Mile.
Right.
To come spend money.
And for whoever watching the show, if you don't know about 8 Mile, like the movie 8 Mile Eminem, that's the border that separates the suburbs to Detroit.
They come from the other side of 8 Mile.
They sitting on the Detroit side.
Right.
With the clientele
going there
of the suburbs.
But what I'm saying, they not coming over here to rob nobody, come to spend money.
But as you see, what's on that cover right there? What's on that backboard right there? Is a white woman.
White woman on the backboard. Like I said, we ain't going to them spots.
Well, no.
And this in Detroit.
So they bringing everybody from the other side of 8 Mile to here. You know what I'm saying?
And some of them girls from Lithuania, Russia, Eastern Europe?
Yeah, we know where to go, man. We want to
Asia?
see some black women. We gonna go to the real spots. I don't want to say on the air, but you know, we know where to go.
Yeah, so
going to the penthouse.
We ain't going there, man. We ain't going there.
True Talk Nation, y'all.
We ain't supposed to be going. We ain't supposed to be there.
That's what happened.
We ain't supposed to be there.
On the other side of 8 Mile.
Well, we got another story right now that, you know, this is one of the last stories that has to deal with the sexual thing that's going on, not just in Detroit, but in the U.S. alone. You know what I'm saying? To where a Texas boy was in school, and they got this little cutting hair law. You got these organizations going around cutting men hair right now, which is, if you ever follow the Bible, that's Samson, right? You're cutting their strength. Exactly. Right? And so the one principle that the grandmother took him to say, why you want to cut my grandson's hair? He said he can either cut his hair or he can put on a dress and act like a woman. Let's roll the tape.
Come on, Judah.
Let's roll the tape.
Here at every board meeting, I will fight to get all of the rules changed.
Inside a Tatum ISD board meeting, parents sat holding signs demanding the board to make a change after they claim students are being discriminated against.
I was told that I needed to see the principal. So I went to the principal's office where she explained to me that my grandson's hair was too long.
This all started in August when 4-year-old Michael, or how many people know him, Tink, arrived at school to meet his teacher, but was told his hair needed to change.
And the superintendent then gave me 3 options. He told me that I could either cut it, braid it and pin it up, or put my grandson in a dress and send him to school.
As you see, we back to the transgender thing.
Look like a woman.
And that's acceptable with the dreads.
It's acceptable now, right?
Because he's non-threatening.
Like you said, school always told people, how you tell them? Tie that up, or what? You know what I'm saying? You got to
Tie
stuff
that
in.
shit.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know
like
what I'm
seeing
saying? Old school.
wearing dreads on their shoulder.
Because
It's not-
you don't know, you
Come
don't know
on,
what's
tie
going
that shit
on.
up, bro.
So now if you're dressing like a woman,
See?
you're looking like a woman.
You're looking like a woman.
Let's go back to what she said one more time. What she said the principal said.
And pin it up, or put my grandson in a dress and send him to school. And when prompted, my grandson must say he's a girl.
Woodley points to what she believes is a problem in the school's dress code that states no ponytails, ducktails, rat tails, male buns, or puffballs are allowed on male students, continuing to say the hair shouldn't extend past the top of a t-shirt collar.
My son came home and said that, Mom, I think something's wrong with my hair.
Cambry Cox is another mother who's asking the school board to rethink the rules after her son Keelan was told his hair couldn't be in a ponytail.
With my son's dreadlocks, sometimes they do fall in his face. So I felt it would be easier to put his hair up. But then that's a problem.
Now with parents taking a stand, they hope this sends a message to their children.
Send a message. Where's the dad at, Missile?
Where the dad at in the situation?
Where the hell is the daddies?
Come on, man. Where the daddies at? School?
You got the baby mama or the wives up there with the son talking about, yeah, my son must have his. What you say? School? They must have what? They must have your hair what?
Pinned up. Pin it up, man. Don't have hair.
And this is old school, man. Back in the day, you don't want your hair touching your shoulders, guys.
You don't want your hair laid down, man, because now you're looking like a woman.
And you remember the guy like DJ Quick used to flip it up? Let me look at Quick.
Look at DJ Quick.
Let's look at DJ Quick, man.
Back in the day, how they used to wear it back in the day, school? They wear it like that. We got old school on.
No, man, we didn't wear it like that. We pinned that shit up though, man. We tied it up, bro. We had ponytails. That's what it was player shit though. Where we tied it up. Though.
I know everybody's saying like Quick, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. Come on now.
We tied it up though.
I got pictures of Quick on there.
DJ Quick, look at DJ Quick, man.
I grew up with DJ Quick, but as I started looking with his hair laying on his shoulders.
Yeah, well, that's gay, man. That's straight.
We gotta use another word because we worldwide. That's just fruity.
I'm sorry.
That's fruity, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just fruity. Like you say, man. I mean, you from the old school. You know how they wore back.
As you see.
They had perms. They had jerry curls.
We did all that shit,
but
we didn't have
ponytails.
We didn't have our hair on our shoulders, though. Huh?
That's too long.
We didn't have our hair on our shoulders, though.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? We got the attack of the transgenders. All this leads around from the prostitution to the kids, to the hair.
Exactly.
To the transgender, to them putting on dresses. To them all this is one big circle.
Exactly, Jordan.
Mental?
You said it, man. You said it.
One big circle.
One big circle, man. Like you said, coming out the closet.
Coming out the closets. And you got the women that come out of strip clubs too, that had these kids that's fatherless kids, and they got their kids with the head and with, wearing the same style they wearing.
They going with the trend, like you said. Attack at the cross dressers. They are already women, so if they turn their son into a half of a woman, that's a cross dresser. You transgender. You know what I'm saying?
And you got a lot of people saying,
man.
Yeah, a lot of people saying that's their strength, strength. But it's a certain way men should wear their hair, like you said. They should tie it up.
One woman can't raise a man, and two women damn sure can't raise a man.
One man can make one woman hate all men. Yes, they can. One man can make one woman hate all men. Yes, they can.
That's some deep shit.
Because a man fucked over.
That's right.
You're right.
That's some deep shit.
Yeah, old school, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to old school. Sitting in on the show. You know what I'm saying? True Talk Nation, y'all. Hit that subscribe button, that like button. You know what I'm saying? Judah. That's what we do, man.
Hit
Bring
that
the two
subscribe, that
stories.
like button.
Yeah.
You know. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess that's one of the last stories right now because we got more stories coming out. But we're going to get out of the cross-dressing stuff right now.
Yeah, we hit them too hard, man.
Because we don't want to get no death threats.
Yeah,
Oh, people come to Detroit.
So you're going to have to bring the Jews back out here. You're going to have to shoot them like Jews, though.
Right. Right. Well, we got another story, man.
Y'all too tough.
You can't get rid of this.
We got another story right now of we got a cop that's in Philly that's intimidating kids. That's seriously walking up on little kids in high school at the bus stop, talking stuff. Let it roll.
Back up. Excuse me. Back up.
I'm already getting more than Get back in my car.
Back up.
My car. I'm sorry. I didn't ask them. Sit in my car. Free Vaughn. Where you guys going?
We gotta wait for the
You gotta go home? Start walking.
No, the bus right here. The bus stop right here.
All right. What's up? What's going on out here, right?
Oh, look at the.
And look at him, and this is a tough guy right here. Look at the badge number in Philly, 7211. Let's look up this guy, 7211.
Check him
out.
Number.
Look at him. Yeah. Didn't do anything wrong, right?
Why you put him in the car? See that? Exactly. Look at her badge number 2. Aww. That's so cute.
I ain't do nothing. Why they put him in the car?
Man, look at the kids. They horn like, man, come on, man. Tough guy.
Keep it, bro. What he do? Let me see your phone real quick. Let me see your phone, please.
No, record it.
Can you call my mom?
No, record it.
Oh, I like you. You got ball food. Now, baby. Wait, what happened?
Nothing. He just rolled up on him.
I would got back, bro. They probably thought you was somebody else. That's Javon.
And the bus right there.
He innocent, bro. Alright, bus coming.
And the bus right there.
Oh my chicken.
The bus right there. The bus right there.
Alright, bus right there. You gotta get home. Alright. What Vaughn do?
She don't know.
That's my guy, Vaughn. Free Vaughn. Free my head, y'all.
And I want you to see how intimidating my man, the white cop, come out to the kids right now. Let's go.
Just waiting for the 3.
Man.
All of us.
Man, so, you know, as you see.
You see it, y'all.
As you see, man, you got the cop intimidating the kids right now, man. What's up with that, man?
For what?
At the bus stop.
Damn. You messing with the kids, man. At the bus stop, at that, they're probably coming home from school, trying to get home. You know what I'm saying? They let you know they ain't got nothing else to do, man. But you, like I said, you see what color he is. So they want to check in. They got to call him to meet at the end of the day. So don't get caught up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because we already innocent. We innocent bystanders, put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we easy prey, easy targets. You know what I'm saying? They got to take it out on somebody at the end of the day. And it ain't going to be their own, you know?
Yeah.
But we got Hong Kong that's out there that's protesting right now, and they getting ignorant with it, man. I think us ADOS, Black Americans, Moors, Israelites, whatever you claim to be, we need to adopt some of these strategies that they using over there because they kicking ass in Hong Kong right now with China.
They're smart.
Let's look at some of what they're doing over in China. The protesters against the technology that they're trying to use, like the facial recognition. Let's see how they fighting this.
Tried to disable one of the new security cameras that have been put up here as kind of an experimental operation to start increasing surveillance in this part of Hong Kong. The ones on the outside are basically there to form a human wall to protect the identities of the people that are actually up at the post, breaking open these cameras, getting into the guts and ripping them out.
我哋會用雨傘啦，我哋會用一啲可能噴漆將嗰個 camera 噴走咗啦。咁如果啲 camera 好高嘅時候咧，我哋可能會用一啲強光。
Protesters in Hong Kong fear they're being watched and tracked when on the streets, and just showing up may expose them to retaliation from the government. More than 1,000 people have been arrested since the pro-democracy protests against China's growing control over Hong Kong started in June.
You might be doing something that you think is perfectly fine right now, but then later you might be charged based on camera footage, based on geolocation data from your mobile phone, and so on.
Lachman Choi researches personal data protection and digital security in Hong Kong. He supports the pro-democracy movement.
We don't know what kind of data the Hong Kong law enforcement is sharing with the Chinese law enforcement.
While covering pro-democracy demonstrations in Hong Kong, we found that protesters have developed a number of tactics to protect their identities and avoid detection both online and on the streets. Before the streets become chaotic, the scene is usually pretty calm. Some are already decked out in protective gear and busy on their phones. To exchange files with somebody nearby, those with iPhones use AirDrop.
AirDrop 就係比較匿名化咯，人哋唔會知係邊個 send 俾你，你亦都唔知邊個會收到呢樣嘢。
Desmond Fung has joined protests almost every weekend since June. He says the central nervous system of this leaderless protest movement is the anonymous, encrypted messaging service Telegram. Downloads of the app in Hong Kong have soared since the protests began.
What we're seeing here.
佢哋一啲市民可能喺邊個位置見到有好多嘅警車出現咧，佢就會搜翻喺呢個 group 度嘅。前線嘅人咧可以安全少少。
Aren't the police on there as well, reading everything that you write?
我哋有一個 term 叫捉鬼，就係我哋咧會揾下究竟邊啲係警察，然之後會將佢踢翻出 group 嘅。
Desmond said there are ways to sniff out spies, but he didn't want to share specifics or show us the private chats on his phone, because sometimes these chats are about taking radical measures. These are the most hardcore protesters. Police consider them violent and often target them for arrest.
They're getting ready to go up to the front and actually confront the police. They're the ones with the most at stake in terms of obscuring their identity.
Protesters aren't just worried about surveillance cameras, but also the police's own camera crews. Protesters worry any footage could later be used as evidence against them.
The police will try to find you if you don't talk about it. Even your ears will be evidence to arrest you.
Many protesters' kits also include this. Laser pointers have become a thing in these protests.
As you see, people, the lasers. You see what these protesters is on? And we in America.
Face recognition.
Have you seen some goddamn protesters doing this?
That's deep, man.
No.
They are used to distract the police and blind cameras. Protesters can buy these kinds of laser pointers at any electronics store, and they typically cost about $10. Police have called them offensive weapons, which means they can arrest someone for causing injuries with lasers.
我哋好多同事係俾呢啲嘅物品咧係整傷咗嘅，甚至我哋有一啲嘅錄影機咧感光嗰度壞咗嘅。
Police also cite medical experts who say the beams can cause permanent eye damage.
呢個其實根本冇攻擊性嘅，譬如我其實自己射自己我都唔會驚，即係因為完全冇問題。
Right, and I just wanted to show y'all that because what type of protest are we doing here in the U.S., Mezzle? If they look at them, they shut down, open up umbrellas when cameras is out, corralling in one space using lasers. They spray painting cameras.
Yeah, permanent eye damage. You know what I'm saying? That's worse than the gun, man. Yeah, you got a laser for $10. They sell them for $10. You got a mass amount of people with lasers pointing them at you. That's deadly, man. What's going on?
But as we see, when you protest, you also like we did
Open
that.
yourself up to the danger. I mean, the harm.
The dangers, because they create, just like the protesters is creating new tactics. What you think the opposition is doing?
Counter tactics. Yeah, they
So,
come up with it. Yeah.
Right now, I got a video of Dubai, which is Dubai and the United Arab Emirates, which is I wouldn't say sub countries of the United States or test ground sites, because they can test shit over there and then bring it over here, and act like what I'm saying, like Dubai and all that is creating this shit, but they're getting this shit from the U.S. and European people.
Exactly.
So let's check out this new jetpack that's flying right next to an airliner. This is military. Subscribe and hit that button, like button, because it's True Fuck Nation right here. And this is real right here. A real jetpack on a person flying next to an airliner. Mezzo, what about that?
That's crazy, man. That's on some Back to the Future type shit.
I'm about to hit you right now. We got Mezzo.
Back to the Future, you know what I'm saying? It's deep, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to what's going on.
The Star Wars for something, man? What you
Star
call it?
Wars, Back to the Future,
Star Wars,
all
what
that.
you call it, man? What you call it, man?
Man, that was like Star Wars, man, type shit, man. You know,
man. You know,
Star Trek or what? What you want to call it, man?
Hey, it's advanced, not
Okay,
advanced
really?
technology.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Really?
call it what it is, man.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
deep out here, y'all.
Yeah, okay.
man.
Okay.
So while people out here gonna protest against the system, they got mechanisms like the jetpack. You know what I'm saying? They got drones. They got AI.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Robots.
Yeah, well, the government at the end of the day, the government is going to control this world. At the end of the day, the government is going to control this world.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're gonna control whatever going on.
Not if the people fight back.
Yeah, to a certain limit.
Sir,
this is what we're here for.
Sir, there's no way you fight the government, bro.
You can fight back against the government, man, depending on what you're doing, man. We don't want to get too deep into what the government is gonna do, because you know how it is, man. They might have a butt, it's deep. But,
Well, we're gonna lead. We got however Some people say you ain't gonna fight the government, you ain't gonna win.
You ain't gonna win.
Yeah, you ain't gonna win.
Some movies say that in the end, the people is gonna win.
I mean, that's
because the government is the people.
Well, the government is the people, man. We're the one that gives
Sir, I totally disagree with you. That's like you fighting God. Your arms are too short to fight with God. Your arms are too short, huh?
I disagree on that one.
No, say what? You can't win with fighting with God.
We talking about the government. We talking
But
about
God is the government, huh?
We're gonna lead you with the end, and then we got old school.
We got old school on the show,
Judo
man.
walk case.
Judo walk case.
And so we're gonna lead you with this car marker right here. Listen to this.
Listen to this.
What's that?
Hold up. We got it right here. Hold up. Here we go.
Now we have two psychological battles that we're fighting against white folks. We won one. They told us that we should hate Malcolm X. We dumped that. Thank God. Now the second battle that we're now fighting is whether or not we will have the right to use the terms to decide how our movement is going to go. They don't want us to use black power. I got news for them. Because what black power was supposed to do was to start bringing black people together under a slogan that everyone understood. But what in fact is done is it's organized white people and their Negro allies. Now, we have to talk about the rebellion in Chicago. And we have to say, you see, Richard Daley, baby, don't you put none of our boys in jail and charge them with treason. Because you deserve to be charged with treason. You deserve to be charged with treason. Because anytime you force people to live that way, you deserve to be charged with treason. You are guilty, not us. You are guilty. Yes, we have to start putting the blame where it belongs. We got to stop saying we lazy, because baby, it's our sweat that built this country while they ride around and stop saying that we are apathetic, because I'm going to define that word for you. Apathy means that you won't work on a program that I tell you will help you. Because, baby, when college students leave a good job and go to Mississippi to organize their people, that ain't hardly apathy. And when people get together in Watts and in Chicago and organize a rebellion, that ain't hardly apathy.
Wow. Another Truth Talk Nation moment.
Got it,
Judah
y'all.
Woke Ace.
T Mizzle the Great.
Man, we got an old school sitting in.